IT 361 Module 6 Part 2. In this part we are going to see networks. A network N is a digraph D, which is an underlying digraph of N with two distinguished subsets of vertices X and Y and a non-negative integer valued functions defined on its arc set A. The set X and Y are assumed to be disjoint and non-empty. The vertices in X are the sources of N and those in Y are the sinks of N. They correspond to production centers and markets respectively. Vertices which are neither sources nor sinks are called intermediate vertices. The set of such vertices will be denoted by I. The function C is the capacity function of N and its value on an arc A, the capacity of A. The capacity of an arc can be thought of as representing the maximum rate at which a commodity can be transported along it. Next is about flow. A flow in a network N is an integer valued function f defined on A such that 0 less than or equal to f of a less than or equal to c of a for all a element of a and f minus of v equal to f plus of v for all v element of capital I. Here f plus of v is the flow out of v and f minus of v is the flow into v. A flow f in N is a maximum flow if there is no flow f dash in N such that value of f dash greater than value of f. Next is about cuts. A cut in a network N is a set of arcs of the form ordered pair S S bar where X element of S and Y element of S bar. In the network of figure which is given below, a cut is indicated by heavy lines. The capacity of a cut K is the sum of the capacities of its arcs. We denote the capacity of K by cap of K. Thus, cap of K equal to sigma A element of K C of A. A cut K in N is a minimum cut if there is no cut K dash in N such that cap of K dash less than cap of K. Next is the maximum flow minimum cut theorem. In any network, the value of a maximum flow is equal to the capacity of a minimum cut. In other words, in a given network N with source S and sink T, the maximum value of flow from S to T is equal to the minimum value of the capacities of all cuts in N. Now some of the applications. First is Menger's theorems. The first theorem is, let X and Y be two vertices of a digraph D, then the maximum number of arc disjoint directed XY paths in D is equal to the minimum number of arcs whose deletion destroys all directed XY paths in D. The second theorem is, let X and Y be two vertices of a graph G. Then the maximum number of edge disjoint XY paths in G is equal to the minimum number of edges whose deletion destroys all XY paths in G. Third theorem is, let X and Y be two vertices in a digraph D such that X is not joined to Y. Then the maximum number of internally disjoint directed XY paths in D is equal to the minimum number of vertices whose deletion destroys all directed XY paths in D. Now the fourth theorem is, Let x and y be two non-adjacent vertices of a graph G. Then the maximum number of internally disjoint xy paths in G is equal to the minimum number of vertices whose deletion destroys all xy paths. Another application is feasible flows. Let n be a network. Suppose that to each source xi of n is assigned a non-negative integer capital Xi called the supply at xi, and to each sink yj of capital N is assigned a non-negative integer dou yj called the demand at yj. A flow f in N is said to be feasible if f plus of xi minus f minus of xi less than or equal to sigma of xj for all xj element of capital X, and f minus of yj minus f plus of yj greater than or equal to dou yj for all yj element of capital Y. In other words, a flow f is feasible if the resultant flow out of each source xi relative to f does not exceed the supply at xi, and the resultant flow into each sink yj relative to f is at least as large as the demand at yj. Now these are some problems from this module for your practice. Try to do it by yourself. That's all from this module. Thank you.